Hi everybody. So this is going to be the fifth and final video in this series covering all the hidden yarn balls for the game Hidden Paws. So we'll be covering in this video level 17, 18, 19, and 20, the final line of 4 levels. So let's get started. This is going to be the largest number of yarn balls in any of the videos, so this is going to be a little bit longer, so we'll hop right in. I'm going to move my mouse over. We're going to take a look at the tree right here on this first island. Right where the circle of houses is. We'll zoom right in on this tree. Let me move it so you can see both of them. So the first yarn ball is going to be right here on the second rung of the tree, right here in the center of the island. We are going to pop the lid off of this blue present right there with the candy canes inside of it, and you're going to see yarn ball number 2 right there. It's going to be a red one. We're going to turn to our left. I think I just need to turn, yeah, there we go. So to this island over here with the benches in the center, there's going to be one snowman there, and then there's going to be a second snowman, and right next to the second snowman is going to be the third yarn ball in this level. So if you draw a line directly from this location, you can actually find our next location. It's going to be that house right over there with the green package on top of the roof, next to the chimney, or on top of the chimney rather. So we're going to move the camera over just a little bit. We're going to look at this first window right here underneath this. I think this is the only house. I think there's a house or maybe 2 that has a cat on top of it. This is the only house in the entire level that has a present on top of it. So it's very easy to differentiate this one. We'll open the shutters right there, and you're going to find yarn ball number 4. This is all the ancillary yarn balls in this level. The other 4, so the other half that we have left to get, are all going to be on this island over here. So we're going to zoom a little bit in. We're going to take a look at yarn ball number 5 right here. This is the island that has all the snow people looking at their snow bear statue. It's a lot of summoning in this game. It's kind of concerning. So we're gonna go right over here to where the sleigh is, and we're gonna take a look at yarn ball number 6. It is red, so it might be a little bit difficult to differentiate the textures. So we're just gonna zoom in right there. There's actually a cat underneath it, but I still want to get really close to help you see that this is a yarn ball number 6 right there in the red sleigh. We're going to move out the camera just a little bit and move over. Now in the guide on Steam, and this is going to be yarn ball number 7, I have a screenshot from facing outwards from inside the island. So if this looks different to you, that's why. We'll just curve the camera a little bit here. Tilt the camera a little bit here. This is going to be yarn ball number 7. It's right next to this white with blue ribbon present. Right outside where the presents are being bestowed by the, I guess the guard for the bear statue, the snow bear. So the final yarn ball that we need to find is right here. Yarn ball number 8 is actually just a little bit of ways from that. It's going to be right here in this log. This bridge right next to it is actually the bridge that leads back to the first island that we talked about. So we actually did a semicircle around those other islands, and then we came to this island and did a full circle. So nice to kind of find ways to link everything together, and you can even see the house with the present on top right there from this location. So that's all 8 yarn balls, and that was level 17. We'll move on to level 18. So it looks complicated, but it's not too bad. We can find everything using my breadcrumb method fairly well. So we're going to zoom in right here. The second post in on this bridge, not bridge, I apologize. This fence right here, you can actually see that's right across from the snow person, the snowman with the candy cane and the cat on its head, right from the center. It's going to be right here. This is going to be yarn ball number 1. We're going to angle the camera just a little bit and turn over there. You can actually see the log from here. We'll zoom over, if I hit the right keys, that is. Right over here is going to be yarn ball number 2. It's going to be under this log, and this is the log that has the giant candy cane leaning against it. So we'll back up just a little bit. We need to go to the opposite side of the tree, and we need to take a look at these 2 snowmen, these 2 snow people. This one right here, this is actually going to be our anchor for the remaining 6 yarn balls in this level. We'll knock the hat off of this one right here. This is going to be yarn ball number 3. We'll move to this package right here, this present. This is going to be yarn ball number 4. We will move just a little bit over here. Now I know in the guide on Steam I have a screenshot from I don't know why I'm pointing, you can't see me point, over here looking over towards this, but I just want to show you from this angle in the video that yarn ball number 5 is going to be right here in this package with a carrot right there in that red package. So we'll zoom out. You can still see where all 3 of them are. We're going to go just a little bit over, and yarn ball number 6 is going to be right on top of this tree. It's going to be the tree that doesn't have any lights between these 2 trees, or next to these 2 trees that do have lights. So, and you can see that it's right close. It's kind of weird. I guess I should have, I could have numbered them like anything, gone in a kind of line from any of them, but I figured having the presents kind of close to the snowman one was made a little bit more sense. So we're going to try to look for yarn ball number 7, and I'm going to move the mouse a little bit over, and you're going to see that there's going to be a line of trees inside the island that are going to be lit, then a line of trees that are going to be out, and then another line of trees that are going to be lit. And yarn ball number 7 is right here next to the last tree that's lit on the edge of the island. So there's actually 2 cats in case you need anything else to guide you. There's a cat right here, and there's a cat right here, just in case you need anything else to help you find it. We're going to zoom right in, and because I figured that since we we started the last level 17, finding a yarn ball on the tree, I figured it would be poetic to end this level with a yarn ball on top of the tree. Kind of where we mirrored it a little bit. So that's all, and this is yarn ball number 8. That's all 8 yarn balls for level 18. Let's move on to level 19. Okay, so this looks complicated, but don't panic. It's actually fairly easy once you can link them all together. So we're going to zoom in right here. This is level 19. We're going to take a look between these 2 presents. You're going to find the first yarn ball right here. You're going to look diagonal from that in this lime green package. You're going to find yarn ball number 2. We'll move over to our right just a little bit, and right next to another lime green package, and you're going to find yarn ball number 3 right there. We'll move over to our right once again. I'm going to twist the camera just a little bit so you can actually see that from that 3rd one, you're going to find yarn ball number 4 right here inside the sleigh. So another level that has a red yarn ball inside a red sleigh. So it's a pretty good trick. So it's a little hard to do what I did in the guide by backing the camera up through here, kind of threading the needle. So what I'm going to do is that these are the posts that you can see. These are the support structure posts that you can kind of see in the screenshot on that guide. This is yarn ball number 5 right here. And I'm going to back up. I'm going to do it a little bit different because it's a little bit, I don't want to waste your time trying to get the camera to move just correctly. But we are going to move it just a little bit up here, and I'm going to turn it, move over. I'm going to get caught on a few of the structures, but you'll be able to see what I mean. And I'll drag right here. So that's yarn ball number 5 right there. And then yarn ball number 6, if I can actually get the camera to cooperate. There we go. Yarn ball number 6 is going to be right there. So you can still see where 5 was, and this is yarn ball number 6 in this crate. I'm going to back up just a little bit, and you'll see yarn ball, sorry about that. Yarn ball number 7 is going to be right here. It's a lavender one. It's actually, you can see the crate that we opened up right there, actually. So yarn ball number 7, just in case you're wondering why did I number them the way I did. This is yarn ball number 7. We will go up to the top of the dome. This is the only major dome in the entire facility. This is yarn ball number 8 right there. It's the white one on top of the gray dome. And then we're going to move just a little bit to the, oh, sorry about that, to our right once again. And this is where the 5 crates are, and one of them has a black cat. I believe it's a black cat. Yarn ball number 9, another lavender one, is going to be right here next to the furthest one next to the Rubik's Cubes. And then we're going to zoom out just a little bit over here to the candy cane smokestacks, and we're going to open this box, and you will find yarn ball number 10. And like I said, they're fairly easy, just using the breadcrumb system. One leads right to the next one, and this level that looked a little bit chaotic is actually fairly easy to get all the hidden yarn balls. So that is everything you need to know from level 19. We will move on to level 20. Hopefully we're making good time and everything's clear. Okay, so level 20, the final level of the game. We'll move into this high sign right here. The dot at the top of the eye is going to be the first yarn ball right there, the red one. We will move the camera over here to where the uprooted tree is, right at the, and you're thinking, well, a lot of them are uprooted. Which one do you mean? This one right here that's almost turned entirely up on its head. You'll open this package right here, and you're going to find yarn ball number 2 right in there. From here, you need to go to the front of the, or sorry, where the wreckage, near where the wreckage is. We're going to zoom in just a little bit. I'm going to be a little angled down too far. No, it's a little too far in. Okay. So right here, you can see that there are 3 cats. There's one right here, and one right here. It forms sort of like a triangle. In the middle of that triangle is going to be yarn ball number 3 right there. So we then need to find where the snowman has been killed by a package, which is a very unusual sentence, right over here. Okay, so right over here, and then I'm going to move just a little bit forward, and then I'm going to move my camera. I'm going to spin my camera, and we're going to have, right here is going to be yarn ball number 4, right next to where the snowman has been killed by the present over its head. So yarn ball number 4 is going to be right there, and it's a little blue, like a light baby blue one. So we'll move the camera over here, and we need to find a small present by itself. All right. And so we're going to lift off the lid right here, and we're going to look at yarn ball number 5 right there in that package, another light blue one. We need to angle my camera a little bit. I think I can just move like this, and I think I just have to do this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I have a cat joining me. All right. Hi, Autumn. All right, so yarn ball number 6 is going to be right here in the tree. That's going to be another red one. We're going to move just a little bit out, and we need to find the tree that has a candy cane sticking through it. I'm sure there's a great story for that. And just move the camera down a little bit, and you're going to find yarn ball number 7 right there. So it's just a little bit a ways away from where we just saw the last yarn ball. I'm going to move out just a little bit, and I'm going to tilt the camera back to where the sleigh incident was, and we'll go to the top of, well, almost the top of the tree. It won't be on the second spindle of the tree. It'll actually be on the 3rd, and I thought it was fitting to once again finish a level with a yarn ball in a tree. This is going to be yarn ball number 8, and that is all of the yarn balls for level 20. That completes all of the yarn balls for the entire game. Hopefully you've been able to find everything. We'll go back to choosing the aisle, and that completes it. That's everything for the 4th. Sorry about that. Everything for the 5th line of 4 aisles. That's going to be aisle 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that completes everything. Hopefully you've been able to find everything. Hopefully this has helped you gain 100%. This was a really fun project to work on and come back to because of a friend on here. The reason that the guide exists is because they could not find one of the yarn balls, and so I, in a couple of hours, pieced together an entire guide of all of them, and it was a really fun project to work on for them, and it was fun to come back to it after so many years and work on video versions of them. So again, I hope you enjoyed this series, and it's been a real pleasure. So please take care, and we will see you in the next guide or video.